Hey everyone, this is George. So I'm here to help you get started with your day today. This is called Sunrise Stretch, but if you're in Washington, D.C., it's not much of a sunrise. It's more of a rain day. So we'll work with what we got. So all you need today is a chair. And you can dress however you want. You can still be in your pajamas. You can be in work clothes. You're not going to get a sweat going, but we're going to make this a bit dynamic. It's not going to be a static stretch. My goal is to help prepare you for working at your newfound desk, or whether it's in the basement, in the kitchen, in your bedroom, wherever it is. It's usually not the most optimal working place, but we're going to try to make your body deal with all those new issues it has to face, especially if you're one of those people who find that your work-life boundaries have changed. So we're going to start off, I'm going to put on just a little music. All right? So you can be in bare feet, slippers, you're not going to do much movement. Just want you to take some deep breaths out. So you're going to breathe in, exhale, and again, deep breath, exhale. With each breath, I want you to try to reach a little bit higher. All right, deep breath again. Exhale. Let's do two more like that. Breath in. Exhale. One more. And relax. Good. Now just bring one shoulder back and then the other one. So just trying to draw big circles with the shoulders. And as you're doing it, I want you to get a sense of what the shoulder blade is doing. That's where so much of our tension is held during the day when we're at our desk. And we're going to try to help that thing out. And now you're making the movement a little bigger by lifting your elbow. And a little bigger. And a little bigger. And then when it's going to come about ear height. Up and back, up, and then you'll notice I'm spiraling a little bit with my body. It's doing a bit of a twist. So now we're starting to wake up those muscles along the spine. And I'm going to take it a little bit higher. Eventually, and if your shoulder's okay with it, you're going to take it into a back stroke. Up. And I'm going to take my feet a little wider, because I'm going to add a small little movement in my legs. Up. I would say like a 10-degree squat. And now as I do that, and it starts to feel more comfortable, I want to turn more with my body, but I still want my hand to lead everything. My hand is towing the rest of my body. Let's do just about 4 more of those. One more. All right, shake that out. Loosen up the shoulders. I'm going to give you my back side for a second, sort of my back and corner. I'm going to hold my arms out just like I'm holding a steering wheel. And without pushing into my neck, I'm going to pull my shoulders back, shoulder blades back, and then release it. Like I'm grabbing that steering wheel and I'm just pulling it with my shoulder blades, but my arms are just merely hooks. They have no strength in them at all. So it goes back, and I'll turn this way so you can see it again. So you want to create that fold between the shoulder blades without thrusting the chin forward. And then I'm going to relax it. Now you're going to go up as high as you can, and down. Can you see the bad haircut I gave myself? Gotta do what you gotta do. So now your shoulders feel light, and now they feel heavy. Light and heavy. That's probably a ghastly sight in the back. Up and down, and again. So this is all about the upper body. Now I'm doing big shoulder rolls. I'm getting even looser, back and down. Both arms, both shoulders. All right, good. So let's shake that out. We're going to come back to the upper body. I want to do a little bit with the lower body. This is where the chair would be helpful, but you don't have to have one. I'm going to take my right leg back. So I go back into a calf stretch, and then I'm going to come up and go back. I'm letting this knee bend, so I'm starting to get a little bit of stretch into this right hip. You should feel this in your calf as well. You can take it at your own tempo. I chose a song where the title is Get Up. I hope that's appropriate. You do know this is Friday, right? Because I know you work constantly now. So this is Friday. You've got to do something good for yourself today or this weekend. Because you're already doing good stuff for others. You've got to also take care of yourself. All right, I want you to switch sides. Take the left leg back. Heel down, calf stretch. You're going to come up and down. Let this knee bend because that'll get into this stretch. Up. So these are also some things you can do throughout the day. You don't have to do them in this order. There's nothing magic about this order. But if you just get up 3 or 4 minutes, like every hour if you can, or even during a phone call when you don't have to actually be at a keyboard and just do these things, I think your body will appreciate it a lot more. Let's do 2 more. I'm going to press down back there. 1 more. Let's stay with these hips. I'm going to take my right leg forward. I'm going to go down in a hamstring stretch and then come right back up. I'm taking it slow. I don't want to be dizzy. With this extra arm, I'm going to take my arm straight up. I'm going to go back and building some flexibility in my shoulder. So I'm now trying to open up that shoulder. I go back with my thumb because it allows me just a little bit more flexibility. Let's do 1 more. Now, same thing, but now your arm's going to go at an angle. So if you're familiar with what I often do in my videos and with other people, it's I's, Y's, and T's. We're doing just 1/2 of it. So this is the other 1/2 of a Y. The first thing you did was the I. And now we're going to do the T. And I'm going to do it with my palm up just because it opens my shoulder more. And there's nothing magic about this motion. I just decided to put 2 together so you get 2 things done at the same time. A nice hamstring. And I'm going to do 1 more on this side. There you go. And then I'm going to take this over here. And again, you don't have to have a chair. If you've got good balance, go for it. So that's going to be your left foot back. Remember the calf we did? So you're going to rise up on the toe and push the heel down. And then this knee's going to bend up on the toe and down. This probably feels good, especially if you're someone that suffers from tight calves or maybe you have a little plantar fasciitis. You might want to be a little gentle with it. You don't want to overstretch right now if it's recovering. And we're going to do just 2 more. So I'm going up and down. Up and down. Actually, let's do 2 more. Why not? We got the time. All right. Let's get into that hamstring for the right leg. So you're going to hinge from the hip and come back up. If you don't need the chair, you don't have to use the chair. All right. So down. Are you ready to put your left arm into it? Your right arm. So 1/2 an I. That doesn't sound good, does it? Who wants to walk around with 1/2 an I? Again, I'm trying to pull it back a little bit more than like past my ear if possible. But if it makes you thrust your chin out, stop at that point. We're going to just do 2 more here. I can feel this shoulder's tighter than the other one. And that's what you want to do. If you feel one side is tighter, work it a little bit more. So then I'm going to go into that Y, or an angle. And you can see I'm leading with my thumb. Good, keep going. I didn't talk about breath, but you definitely want to be breathing, obviously. Otherwise, you're not watching anymore and you can't work. But usually you want to breathe on the exertion phase of whatever you're doing. So here it is on coming up. And now we're going to go into our T. We're almost done. And it's interesting, my shoulder on this side goes further back this way, but it doesn't go as high up on the other, on the eye. All right, I'm going to just do 2 more, and then I want to do one more thing, and that's for your neck. And then 1 more. There we go. Shake it all out. Hopefully you feel a little looser. So let's do an easy stretch. You're going to come down and right back up. So these are dynamic stretches, meaning I just don't hold them very long. I'm going to do 1 more after this one. And this one I do want to hold statically. And feel that stretch down through the side of the neck, the right side. And then come back up. Let's do the other side. So with the hand, I'm not really pulling. I'm letting the weight of the arm help me out here. You decide how far you can go with that. Obviously, you don't want to go into a painful place. And I'm going to do 1 more. And if there's one side that's tighter, you want to probably do a few more reps on that side. All right, 2 more things with the neck. So now I'm going to take my hands just on the back of my head, just above the neck, and I'm going to gently tip my chin towards my chest and come back up. So I'm putting very light pressure here, and I want to feel that stretch in the upper back just below the neck. All those muscles that run from the upper back up through the neck. And I'm going to do 1 more. And relax. I bet the shoulders are a little tired. 1 more thing. This is especially for anybody who tends to tighten their jaw. So you're going to make a knuckle out of your index finger, just like that. All right? You're going to put those knuckles just between where the ear and the jaw meet. You'll feel that little groove. And not applying a lot of pressure. I want you to gently press in, but not too hard. That's a pressure point. Now, this is not going to feel comfortable like other good things, but it should help relieve the pressure around the jaw. So just gently press. This is where pain should be your guide, or uncomfortableness. So you never want to go to pain. You might want to go to fatigue in an exercise, but you never want to go to pain. There's enough of that around. So a little pressure, and then once you remove it, the jaw feels a little looser. And if you do this, warm your hands, and just glide your hands down to your face, draw your jaw and everything down, let your face relax. 1 more, it's hard to do it when I'm talking. Just down, relax, let the jaw hang. All right, there you go. I hope that was helpful. So we've got a new schedule next week, so please join us for all the streaming classes, and whatever's streamed is also uploaded. So if you don't get a chance to take the class live, you can go back and do it on your own. All right. So we're always uploading other things as well. You might have seen something yesterday about creating energy snacks. So that was a great little video by our chef at the World Bank Cafeteria. All right, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, a great work day, but a better weekend. All right, take care of yourselves. Take care of the people around you. Come back next week and continue to make the world a better place. All right? Thanks for stopping in today. Take care.